Can you tell me a little bit about what your vision is for this building? Will you be having Mass here, saying Mass?
Yes, we want to combine 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock Spanish Masses together, possibly to have at noon. So the community is not divided into so many pieces, but they would come to know one another. And second thing is, whenever we have programs here, it's so unfortunate that other people cannot join. After 9 o'clock Mass, we have no time to have any program. So if we have any program after 9 o'clock Mass, before noon Mass, we could have together, and that would help, both the communities coming together, celebrate commonly. Second thing is, this is also for the children, especially when it's raining, when it's cold, something. If they can't play outside, at least they can come and play inside. And we do not have a big place for functions, any function. We have got a place so congested, and we have to adjust within the community, which is across the parking lot.
Grace Family Pharmacy announces new medication packaging service. It provides a simpler, safer medication experience through convenient, personalized packaging using the latest in pharmacy robotics. We're located at 357 West Main Street. Our phone number is 931-473-6418.
McMinnville, you're a great place to be. McMinnville, Tennessee.
The My Usage app is a way to conveniently pay online, anytime, day or night. You can also come by any Caney Fork Electric office and sign up for the prepay option available using the My Usage app. Know exactly how much electricity is used each day and the cost. Best of all, no monthly bill. You can set up email or text alerts, keep track of your usage, and pay your bill, all with the My Usage app from Caney Fork. Caney Fork Electric, keeping you informed.
Security Federal Savings Bank is always pleased to provide virtually every banking service you could ever need. But more than that, we are proud to offer a relationship with you, your family, or your company. We've been here supplying just what you need and building a trust, a relationship. And that's something hard to find these days. Our bankers are here for you, here to help. If you are interested in a relationship, come to the friendliest bank in town, Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to another edition of Community Insider. Join us as we travel Middle Tennessee, uncovering history and experiencing the adventure of unique stories and events coming to you inside your community.
Hi there, I'm Jenny Jacobs, and I'm here with Ben Lomond TV's Community Insider, and this is Miss Alma Juarez. She is the sacristan, is that the way you say it, Alma?
Yes.
For the Hispanic community here at St. Catherine's, the Catholic Church in McMinnville, Tennessee.
Yes.
It's a cold day here in McMinnville and very rainy, so I'm so glad that you were able to come out with us.
Thank you.
We are standing in the middle of a new multi-purpose building.
Yeah.
Alma, can you tell me a little bit about how that got started and why it's being built?
Yes, we started with Father in a meeting for Our Lady of Guadalupe Feast, and we have it outside, and sometimes it's just very cold, and we asked Father if we can have a pavilion, and he said, yes, if you raise the money, let's do it. And I said, well, yes, we can do it. And then he said, well, we are gonna decide to do another pavilion is going to be bigger, clothes and classrooms, and we are gonna work hard, but we can do it. So,
How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
3 years. And tell us a little bit about the Lady of Guadalupe and what that consists of every December.
Every
right?
December,
Yeah.
the 12th.
You have
And
a parade.
we have a parade.
Yeah.
Couch Street, Mulligan Street, and Cherry Lane. And then we came back and we have mass outside with a lot of people that day.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got to enjoy that several years in a row. It was so much fun. So now will we actually be having Mass here in this building?
Yeah, we are gonna have a mass here with all the community together, Anglos and Hispanic community together.
How large is the Hispanic community here at St. Catherine's now?
Oh, it's pretty large.
Very large.
Yes.
Hundreds of people.
Yes,
Yeah.
hundreds
Yeah.
of people, and a lot of little kids. So we are growing.
Yeah. So what all will be happening in this building? The classrooms?
We are gonna have classrooms for CCD classes we have every Sunday, and for retreats because we have Spanish retreats, and it's for 600 people or maybe more than 600 people.
Very good.
Yeah.
And where are you from originally?
From Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Yes.
And you came to McMinnville?
Yes.
Yeah, a big transition for you.
Yes.
Yes.
But now this is my home.
Yeah, very good.
Yes.
Well, it's beautiful. I can't wait to attend Mass in here and all the exciting
Yes.
things. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You are
for
so
speaking
welcome
with
to
us.
come enjoy it with us.
Hi, we're here at St. Catherine's in the new multi-purpose, all-encompassing building, and I have with me the gentleman that's been very instrumental in its construction, particularly the fundraising. This is Mr. Tell us
Joe
your name,
Ware.
Joe Ware. And Joe, how long have you been a parishioner here at St. Catherine's?
About 3.5 years.
3.5 years. Where are you from originally?
Originally from Iowa, moved here from Colorado.
What brought you to this part of the country?
There was a whole bunch of reasons. I'm closer to my father-in-law in Kentucky. We wanted to grow food. We couldn't do that in Colorado. We do a lot of canning of
Yeah.
food. I'm looking for a good neighborhood. We've searched all over this area for a good Catholic church that we could be a family of, and that had a need for,
Right.
for people.
So you kind of came to St. Catherine's when Father Bala, the priest, did, roughly.
He
Is
was
that
already
right?
here, yes.
He was here, and so tell me how this building came to be from your perspective.
Well, when we moved here, there was a huge need for a gathering space. They were splitting up religious ed classes into 2 different groups, so they couldn't do it at the same time because there wasn't enough classrooms. These are all great problems to have.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of activity at the church, but no place to really get everybody together as one community.
Right.
So we started looking into, well, could we get a pavilion? We were setting up these great big outdoor tents. Weather was a factor. And there were great celebrations, but it started out, could we get something more permanent? We could do more often. And then it led to some people outside the parish challenging us. Well, it gets cold in the winter. What about enclosing it? What about getting a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
And it just kept going. And pretty soon, we get this very nice big building. And a lot of those people that were encouraging us helped raise the money.
Who are some of the people in the community, businesses and whatnot, that have helped contribute to constructing this building?
Not a whole lot in this community.
Yeah.
A lot of the Hispanics, the nurseries, the restaurants, they've all been a part of encouraging and doing that. But most of the people who were encouraging it came from like St. Philip's and Holy Family and the diocese themselves. And then other churches came and just kept encouraging us and helping us.
Right. Tell me what's going on here. This part is going to be for Mass to take place, for church services?
Yes, there will be church services in this main hall. There will be retreats. It'll be a place for us to gather, like our fall festival, for a place to eat if the weather's. We'll be able to, on the outside here is a canopy we'll be able to put grills out there, serve food out there, watch people play soccer out there, all that. We've got classrooms off to the other side, 4 of them. That was not in the original plans, but again, the encouragement, hey, you need more classrooms. Why don't we see if we can add that?
Any chance of a school ever happening here? Does anyone talk about that?
Probably not in this building.
Yeah, it's...
but who knows the way, what the need is.
What's going on up here? Is this going to be
This will be a storage area initially.
Okay.
And we have an audio video room up here. This is being built in case we ever need even more room. We will be able to open this. So we're putting the structure in already to turn that into more of a balcony as well.
Have the funds been raised? Are you still raising funds?
We're still raising fund, but at one time we didn't know how we were going to raise $300,000 for a pavilion.
Yeah.
And now we're within $100,000 of raising $2 million for this overall project.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been very successful.
Yeah. What are some of the visions you have of St. Catherine's in the future? Do you see it expanding more?
Well, I don't know about expanding more. We do have some issues in our other buildings we're going to have to address. Our main church needs a flooring, so we're still looking at, what do we do about raising money for that? But right now, it's trying to get a place where we can all get together and celebrate a mass or retreat or just camaraderie together.
Right. No standing room only.
Yes, yes. That's the preference. But who knows if this is big enough.
Yeah.
That's why we've looked at some potential expansion and putting in that structure already.
Well, growth is good, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's a great problem to have.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and
You're
I really
welcome.
wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And I'm with Father Bala of St. Catherine's Parish in McMinnville, Tennessee, the only Catholic church in Warren County. Father Bala, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from and how long you've been here.
I'm Father Bala. I am from India. I'm here in Tennessee since 17 years. And I came to McMinnville in the year 2020. And since then, I'm as a pastor. I work in this church.
Where did you come from before you were here in McMinnville?
I was at Franklin, Tennessee for 12 years. And after that, I came here to serve this community.
Yes, and tell us the building that we're in right now. What are you calling this building?
We call this building our community center or multi-purpose and worship center. It is to accommodate people of this parish to have services here, as well as to use it for many other purposes, because we do not have a bigger facility on this campus. So we want to accommodate as many people as possible, also to help the community in general of McMinnville when they need this facility.
What are some of the other changes to the campus that you've experienced since you've been here?
We had to do a lot of changes, especially maintenance of the buildings and extension of the parking lot. We're buying a piece of land across the street for the parking purpose, because we are constructing this. We need to show so many parking areas. And above all, where we are standing itself is another big thing that we have been undertaken, so that we can have all the people at one time to accommodate.
How many people right now attend St. Catherine's?
We have 5 services. We call 5 masses, 2 on Saturday evening and 3 on Sunday. Average, we have around 700 people attend the church on weekend.
700. And tell us a little bit about yourself in India and what it was like growing up there and what drew you into the Catholic faith.
I was born to a Catholic family. My parents and grandparents were Catholics. And I studied in Catholic school from the time I was in 6th grade. Then after my 10th grade, I went to become a Franciscan. This is what habit tells us, that we are Franciscans. And then I worked in Northern India for 10 years as a priest, and then came to South India for 7 years, and after that I came here.
What part of India were you born in?
I was born in South Central India called Hyderabad. And this is a very hot area. away from the sea.
In the center of India.
Yeah.
And what brought you to America? When did you come here, and how did that all transpire?
2007, Bishop Chaubey came to India to meet my provincial and others. And I was there that time. I went to see my provincial. And he said to me, would you like to come to USA? I said, yes. There's a custom in India. We never say no to people. Though it's not our wish that it's not that we can decide, or superiors to decide. But after that, my superior decided to send me here, and because of Bishop Chaubey, I came here.
And to Franklin.
Yeah.
What did you think America would be like before you came the first time?
Before I could come, I thought I'm going to a horrible place. Because I used to see the movies, English movies, American movies, and they show American culture as different. And I used to think, my God, am I going to such a horrible place? But when I came here, the people are so decent, so wonderful. It was entirely different perspective I had before I could come.
Yes. And did you grow up speaking English in addition to your native Indian language?
No. I was born and brought up with my language called Telugu, and studied till high school in Telugu medium, Telugu language. When I went to the seminary, I had to learn English.
How was that?
Oh, it was hard. It was difficult.
Yeah. How long did it take you to start feeling confident in English or dreaming in English?
Yeah, it's almost 6 months it took.
That's all?
Yeah.
Very good.
But we had 1 year learning English. But it was hard in the beginning.
So when you came to the United States, when did you begin to immerse yourself in Hispanic culture?
Oh, I was at the St. Philip Catholic Church in Franklin, and there we have a big Spanish community. So often I was forced to say Mass in Spanish because sometimes there was no priest to say Mass in Spanish. So I learned to read, and that's how I began to say Spanish Masses.
You learned to read Spanish
Yes.
first. Well, I can say, as one of your parishioners, that one of the things that impressed me about you the first time I got to come to one of your masses is you spoke your native Indian language, Tagalog or Telugu, and you spoke Spanish, and you spoke English, and you had to translate for all these different people. And I was just so full of admiration and awe for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Can you tell me a little bit about what your vision is for this building? Will you be having Mass here, saying Mass?
Yes, we want to combine 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock Spanish Masses together, possibly to have at noon. So the community is not divided into so many pieces, but they would come to know one another. And second thing is, whenever we have programs here, it's so unfortunate that other people cannot join. After 9 o'clock Mass, we have no time to have any program. So if we have any program after 9 o'clock Mass, before noon Mass, we could have together, and that would help, both the communities coming together, celebrate commonly. Second thing is, this is also for the children, especially when it's raining, when it's cold, something. If they can't play outside, at least they can come and play inside. And we do not have a big place for functions, any function. We have got a place so congested, and we have to adjust within the community, which is across the parking lot. So here we would have that, and also retreats. We have the Hispanic community organizes a lot of retreats. We are hiring places outside. Now that we are going to have this, we'll be using this for the retreat, and those classrooms also for the retreat purpose. In the future, I also have got a vision for those classrooms to start a learning center. People to learn for the children and for adults. for children to learn before kindergarten, a lot of things what we could teach them, And the second thing is for the adults, language or some skills like ordinary type of things what people can teach, like knitting and so on, or certain type of things we can teach.
Yes.
That way, I have got a small vision for this.
When do you anticipate the building being open, hopefully?
Yeah, the building is going to be opened on the 7th of June, Saturday at 5 p.m. The Bishop Mark Spalding will be coming here to inaugurate this or to bless this facility. So all the people are welcome. It's not only for Catholics, it is for everyone.
And tell us where all the people are going to park for this brand new building.
Yes, parking is always a problem, but we do not have a problem. The reason is we have a lot of parking here in front. We extended our parking in front of this building. We got an acre of land across the street near to the gym so that we could park there. And if the weather is good, of course, in the month of June, weather is so good, we got so much land to park for that day on the hill.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with your audience about St. Catherine's and your vision for the future?
Yes, St. Catherine Church is not only for Catholics. Anyone who wants to come and worship, learn things, have a community. For me, community is more important. Building up community, people coming together, celebrating together, and even having meals together. Because without a community, any faith dies. If there's no community, it becomes like what you call service, just like social organizations. I don't want this to be social organization. It is a community of believers. Believers is not in God alone, believing in one another. Begins there everything. And loving one another, caring for one another, without any division, distinction.
Yes. And you're going to visit India soon, I hear.
Yeah, in a week time.
In a week. How long will you be gone?
I'll be out for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Well, I wish you the best with this new beautiful building, and thank you so much for
Thank you very much.
speaking with
God
us.
bless you.
You as well.
Thanks to all of you. And please remember, June 7th is a great day. All are welcome to come here. And after the blessing of this place, we have a beautiful dinner. It's free and wonderful dinner. You'll be so happy to be here.